G'day, welcome back to the game. I've just been having a bit of a look around. I was thinking I might just go and build a nice cabin in the woods somewhere after having watched the movie Cabin in the Woods. So I've found a nice forested area here. It's fairly secluded. There's a bit of a nice river coming through. We could even call this Camp Crystal Lake down here if you really wanted to. And I was just looking for a bit of a nice flat spot. I'm thinking down here would be quite neat, where I can jump in and just sort of build up something that's kind of frivolous. Right, I'm going to start by just opening up the equipment, and I'm going to look for some materials I want to use. Now I think I'm going to go oak with this, so I'll just put the oak planks in there to start with. I'm going to pick a darker wood as well, so I'll put a darker wood into slot 2. I'm going to go and keep that dark oak door there, I think. Now we've got some oak stairs. I'll put that in slot 3. Now I want something for the roof, which is a slightly different color and shape. So what I might do is just grab. Let me have a look. I think I'll probably grab the spruce stairs, and I'm going to use that for roofing, perhaps. I'll probably change half of this by the time I actually get there. And I think that will possibly do us for the time being in here. I'm also going to come across and grab some fences and things as well to use. So there we go. I'll grab that one there. I'll put it on 5. And we can come back in and start filling this out a bit later on. Actually, that was the gate I got there. What actually wants the decorative blocks here. I will want some torches. Let's put that there. There's my fencing I want, so I'll replace that one there. We don't need the gate straight away. I will be probably coming and getting some other bits and pieces, and yeah, cobblestone walls sound nice, don't they? I'll put that in slot 7. And I've got the acacia wood slab there. I'll leave that there as it is at the moment. Okay, so let's go and get a start on that. We can come back and get some more decorative blocks and things later on. So what I'm going to do here quickly as well is hold down the C key and type 1, and that there saves that that toolbar there, the way I've got it, so that if I want to come back to that, if I mess something up, I can just hit X1 and it will reload that toolbar for me as it is. Okay, so I will just head down here and start laying out the rough space for the building. I'm going to start by excavating out a bit of the land around here, just clearing myself a bit more space. I don't want to take out any of the trees really, so I'll just work around where they are. There we go. And I'll just start building up some basic wall level. I'll come out to there. There we go. And then just start building it along here as well. It's a good idea just to get this rough outline of where the building's going to go sorted out first. Really easy to change it if you do change your mind over time, so there's no big stress. It's just sort of giving yourself an idea of what land you have to work on and where you might want to put things as you come into it. So that gives us a rough space. I'm not sure where I'm going to put the door or anything yet. Possibly over this size. I might even put a couple in. For windows, we'll just leave a couple of spots and come and fill up some of the doors, some more of the wall space. Yeah, I'll go for the door here. So I'll put up a block either side of it. Leave another bit of a window there. And there we go. And one more bit of window at the back. Okay, so that's the rough outline of our cabin in the woods so far. Not too bad a space. We can make some alterations to that later on if we want to, but that's a really good starting point anyway. Okay, so I'll just come around here and I'll build up one more level of wall around the top. We can close the whole thing up. There we go. And 3 blocks high is usually a pretty good wall space. It doesn't look like it's too extremely tall or anything like that, and gives you plenty of headroom so it doesn't feel claustrophobic. I will dig away at a couple of these bits of leaf. Obviously we don't want leaves encroaching on the interior of the house. There we go. And there you are. So there's the basics. Now I'm going to put a floor down in here as well. Now you've got a couple of options for flooring. What I tend to usually do is I'll come and put my wooden flooring in by digging out one layer of ground. So basically the floor sits at ground level. It's kind of a pity that in Minecraft the doors and things don't yet, so the doors and things can't do the half slab heights. Hopefully that's something that they'll put in later on, though of course I can see how it does make things a lot more complicated from a programming point of view. Now, unlike a normal house, I don't think I'm going to bother with putting in any interior walls. I'm just sort of thinking this is something along the lines of a hunting cabin kind of space that somebody might build. So I'm not too fussed about the interior stuff at the moment. I'll have a bit of a think about it while I'm continuing my build. And you have to excuse the background noise. It's just started raining extremely hard here, and it's quite a lot of noise on the roof. Okay, last couple of bits of flooring to put in. Right, that's a fairly nice quick job, all done there. Okay, next trick is to jump up top here and start looking at some roofing. Now I thought I might use the spruce wood stairs as the roofing on this one. Now I'm going to do that by popping out here and just start coming around like this. There we go. So you have to dig away at a couple more leaves just to get the effect I want. So now if you paste onto the corner like that, when you're looking at it at a 5-degree angle, it'll give you that nice corner block of stairs as well. So that helps with the roofing. There we go. It will also give it to you at the wrong time when you don't want it if you're on that same angle. Don't worry too much about digging out leaves that you probably want to keep or possibly want to keep, because they will grow back pretty quick. Right, I'll just have to dig out a couple more there to get into that one. There we go. And continue on down here. I don't like digging too much out because kind of feels like you're destroying the environment that you're trying to build in. But it will grow back pretty quickly. There we are. Okay, so I've just got a couple more bits of this left to do. There we go. This one here could be a bit trickier because there's not a lot of space to dig out in. There we are. And there we go, that's the first level of roof done. So now they've got that first level of roofing sorted out, I want to pop into the building and put up a bit of a ceiling. This will just give me something to put the next level of roof on. So it's going to be a fairly high voltage ceiling by doing this, but that's alright. I'm just going to use the wood slab and come around on the inside. There we are. And I'll just build that up. And it just gives us a nice looking ceiling. And there you go. Now we've got that nice looking ceiling, and start coming along and putting up the next load of roofing tiles. Right, I'll just quickly do that and we'll time lapse it. Now to get the next level of roof up, you're actually going to need to put something in the corner to build it on top of. So I'll plant those there, and then I can start putting the next level of roofing itself up. Once you got one there, you can just build onto the side of it fairly easily. But it's just getting that first one up can be a bit trickier. And there you go, that's the entire roof built. So if I just pull back and away a bit, they're starting to look pretty damn good. There you go. Now what we're going to do is start doing something a bit more decorative on it. I'm going to grab some red brick, just because I can. There we go. There's bricks, and I'll just put those down here in place of the slabs for the moment, because I'm just going to grab a few of those and use them to make a bit of a chimney up one corner. I won't do it over by the doorway because it doesn't really make a lot of sense. I'll just pop back down here, and I might just put it in on that one there actually. There we go. So it gives us a bit of a chimney off the back of the building. Okay, so now I'm going to head down here and jump down onto the ground level and pop inside and just put that door up. We've got that one there, here we go. And we can head in, and there we go. So that's a basic cabin. Perhaps the next thing we could look at is a few windows. I'll just grab those. I'm going to put another block of oak up the top above the door, of course. Shut the door. We've got some torches here. We can put those up around the walls. Might do something a bit more inventive with the torches later on, but this will do for now. Give ourselves plenty of light in here. There we go. So while we're in here, I'm going to just try and put up a bit of furniture and things like that, make it look a little homely. So the first thing I'll grab some decoration blocks from in here. There are some chests. I'll put that in slot 1. What have we got here? Is a crafting table is always useful to have in a place like this, as is a furnace. I'm also going to come back to here and grab the bookshelf block, and under decoration I will also come and grab, what do we got? Don't want to go too overboard with these things. Here we go. Putting in a bed might be quite nice. A good brown bed to sort of fit the ambience we've got here. We can put, here we go, an item frame. I kind of like this one. It's a neat little tool. I will put that into slot 7. And just going to have a bit of a look around, see if there's anything else we want to put in here that might be fun. I think that would probably do us for now. Right. So I'll just back out of there. I'm going to go C2 and save this toolbar as my sort of interior decorating toolbar. I'll grab a couple of these chests and I'll just put them up over here, just somewhere, some nice storage, maybe another couple over here. I'll put the furnace up over on this wall and the crafting table next to it. So we've got a bit of a useful area there. That will keep the room nice and warm. Well, we've got the crafting table there. Something else I'll go and do, I'll just go grab some of that brick again. Actually, I don't need to go and get the brick because I can now just go X1. And no, I didn't save the brick in that one, did I? Okay, I'll go and get some brick. I'll bring up X2 to bring up that toolbar. And I can continue that. Where are we here? I can continue that. So I'll grab the brick here. I'll just put that on my toolbar. Here, and I can use that to continue the chimney down that I had outside. So here we go. I can just, and there we go. So that gives us the complete chimney straight above the what's basically a fireplace furnace now for us. So it's all looking quite neat. What I'll do to finish up in here is I will just put the a bed here down under the window. That looks like a good spot for it. And let's make it a double bed just for the sheer hell of it. What else have we got here? A bookshelf. Obviously, if you're out camping, you're going to want something to read, so what I always do anyway. So I'll just quickly shove a bookshelf up here. That's all good. And what else have we got there? That's looking pretty neat, actually. So I'll, oh yeah, that's the other thing we can do, of course, is I'll grab an item frame. Now the item frame's quite cool. If you haven't used them, you might want to have a look at it. You can come along and you go, I'll just put a painting up on the wall there, and in that item frame you can sort of paste something else into it, and it gives you a picture of whatever you want to see in that picture. There you go. So there's a furnace in the item frame. Anyway, I'm just going to head out now and have a look at the area around the house. Now that bit of bank here falls off fairly steeply, so that's a hell of a drop straight outside your front door. So what I might do is just come and put some stairs in here. That would be quite cool. I'll just move up to that, open up the other toolbar again, and I'll put some steps in. And there we go. So there's some nice steps up to the garden door, up to the cottage door. So that's a good basic little cottage. It's been a fairly easy, quick build. It's somewhere you can go get away from your zombies at night and bits and pieces, as long as you don't destroy the door that quickly. And yeah, nice simple build, quite effective, and just sort of, I think, enhances the landscape a bit. Looks quite neat if you check it out from a distance. The light coming through the windows and things, and just a bit of a highlight on the landscape. So that's all I've got for today. I'll come back tomorrow, put up another video for you, and we'll go and build something else somewhere else and have a bit more fun. Don't forget to click the like and subscribe buttons. I see it's raining here now, the same as it is outside. It seems to happen a lot. Also the notify and all of those neat things, and come back when the sun comes up and enjoy some more Minecraft. Have a good night.